We Africans know what time it is. It is time to unite. It is time to work together. It is time to understand the challenges that we face. How do we create wealth? How do we now start making sure that money moves within our community instead of going out of the community? Remember you're African. Remember that you have a responsibility to the people back at home where you come from. Be proud of where you come from. Be proud of who you are.
Being a Harambean, to me, means courage, commitment, power. It means collaboration and compassion. Every single person in this network is so deeply driven by their mission to push the continent forward and support Africans that we can all link arms and be friends for the rest of our lives because of this shared journey. So I'm very glad to be a Harambean.
The fabric of society that makes sustainable development is the promotion and creation of people who can lead. And what is Harambe? Harambe is the identification of a group of entrepreneurs. And then not only the identification, but the enablement of that group of entrepreneurs to be as successful as they can be.
Entrepreneurs are really critical. They're the seeds, the foundation of so much growth, so that working together with them, supporting them, seeing their efforts as going hand in hand, I think that's really important to understand that they are equally important in the equation to bring countries out of poverty into prosperity.
But seeing a group of young people, so passionate for the continent and dedicating their lives to its improvement really inspired me. I have found investors in Harambe and very close friends in Harambe and co-workers in Harambe. So it's been an amazing ride, and I continue to be inspired by the vision of creating the Africa that we dream of and work for.
And I think ultimately, if we're going to allow for the next generation of startups to be able to focus more intently on their ventures and spend less time running around trying to raise capital, we need to make sure there's a track record of success. It means that the future of the continent, as more and more successes happen, anybody should be able, if they have the will or desire to start a business, to do it, and nothing should get in their way. And they should be just as likely to succeed based on their talents.
This world can be different. The world is malleable, and I have the ability to change it. And I think Harambe embodies that ethos and helps people see that they can too. And that, I think, are an extraordinary match.
There are clearly a lot of people trying to be entrepreneurial. That's a good thing. Very often, the people on the other side of that who could either make those ventures happen, either private equity firms or venture capital firms or even corporates, have no way of validating which one of these it is. We have people connected to Harambe who are well-placed. They can provide an incredible sort of validation.
But if nobody trusts one another, they will not combine those skills. Harambe is a fellowship of trusted individuals, guys and girls together, with a focus on the future of the continent, trusting one another to combine the resources and the technology to deliver the jobs.
Not only have I met prospective portfolio companies and really gained a lot of insight in different sectors where we are now very active, I also have found co-investment partners. The rich access to resources and individuals who are powerful in their respective industries and also passionate about pushing Africa forward has been really incredible and transformative. The access and just being able to stand side by side with so many people who are as committed to seeing the progress of the continent as I am.
It's really easy to go and work for a company. It's not easy to be an entrepreneur, but without great risk, there's no great reward. And working on the continent is one of the most rewarding experiences, and now globally, because we've been able to take something that was really homegrown in Africa and move it to the rest of the world. And that's the power of what we get to do as entrepreneurs every day. And so if this is for you and this is the road that you love to travel, be passionate, be persistent, and go and do it.
I've witnessed the declaration every Harambean takes. I've been there at Mount Washington. I've seen young women and men sign up the declaration with dedication and commitment. What I think it means to them and what it means to me is I've started a journey that is going to transform the continent to which I have great connection. It's an ethnic connection, it's a historic connection, it's a relationship connection, but it's a bond of a desire to make sure that all the skill invested in me as an individual can be given back into creating a future for the many, many hundreds of millions, in fact billions of Africans coming onto the world stage. And it is to take the best of the smartest minds to create some of the most imaginative new businesses to be profitable and purposeful in common commitment. So that Harambe delivery, that signed statement, is a covenant. And I've watched them do it, and I'm seeing them deliver.
We will check our road and the nature of our battle.
Yet in the end, the Africa our generation desires can be won.
It exists, it is real, it is possible, it is ours.